Hey, I wanted to shoot a quick video for you today. I built this little washing station a couple of weeks ago. I just finished it up this weekend, and I got the idea actually from the Nashville Food Project. I went down there and worked with those guys one day just to help them out in their garden and stuff. And I noticed they had these cool wash stations to where they could just pull the vegetables right out of the ground and wash them right there in their garden. So I kind of got the idea from those guys down there, and it's pretty neat what they had done. But I kind of modified it a little bit to fit our farm. So everything on our farm is well, not everything, but most stuff on our farm is portable, because it's just kind of the way we are. We build our chicken coops on pallets so I can pick them up with the forks or the front end loader on my tractor and just move it wherever we want to. So here's kind of an example of one of the chicken coops we have. This is one that I built just out of some spare metal, and it's on a pallet. But as you can tell, it's just a shed roof, and we just put it on a pallet. And when chickens go up in there at night, we can close them up, and then we can just move them the next day if we want to. So pretty easy to do, pretty simple to do. But what we try to do is just make everything portable. We got a couple of permanent structures out here. We got greenhouses and a pole shed, and obviously my house. But anyway, so I got the idea from the Nashville Food Project to build kind of a washing station. But our garden is all at the front of our farm, and so typically what we do is we'll harvest everything, and then we'll bring it up here and wash it up by our house. We've got a huge deck on the back of our house, and it's all covered. And so we've been washing stuff up there, just being in the shade and washing it. So what I decided to do, I decided to make this table, and I can carry it down there to the garden and actually wash everything down there. Just do my kind of your first wash, just rinse everything off real good and just get it done real quick. But I just wanted to kind of show you this little table that we made, and I made this really out of just spare wood parts, just spare wood that I had sitting around. This is just a 2x6, and then this is a 4x4 down here, and then I just got a nice screen on here, and then there's some 2x4s in here as braces. And then obviously I had an extra piece of tin here. I just need to go buy another piece of tin to put on this other side, and that's really just to kind of keep the sun off of it, so it's not hot when we're trying to wash vegetables. And then also what I did is I just took some PVC pipe, 3/4 inch PVC pipe, a couple of shut-off valves, and I just made it to where you can actually hook a garden hose into it. And it's real simple. They make attachments for PVC that you can just hook a garden hose into, and then I just ran some PVC pipe. I got less than 10 foot of PVC pipe in this, and I mean, we're talking about maybe, I don't even know, probably I got maybe $10 in PVC pipe and parts going into this. So this was just a spare piece of tin we had laying around, and then the rest of the wood that made this was just wood that we had laying around from whenever we built our house. We had some extra wood, but I wanted to show you kind of how it worked. So we harvested some microgreens this afternoon, my daughter and I, and I was just going to kind of show you how it works. So I got two different wash kind of things here. One of them is a little bit higher up off the table, so I can fit my tubs under it, and then the other one's a little bit lower. It's a little bit lower, so you can wash vegetables. We just harvested a whole bunch of lettuce today. And well, not a whole bunch, but just a little bit. We probably got about 5 or 6 pounds of lettuce there. But so what I'm doing is I'm just gonna take this and what I do is we triple wash everything. So what I did is I went ahead and filled this up with a little bit of water, drained it, and then I'm gonna fill it up again. And so just kind of give you an idea on how this works. You can obviously with the shut off valve, you can force a whole bunch of water in there at one time, or you can just get a little bit so that you can wash your greens out or wash your microgreens. And what'll happen is everything in here will actually float. Like there's still some seed holes in here off these microgreens. A little seed hole right there. what'll happen is that stuff will float to the top whenever you start washing this, and then all the dirt and grime or whatever will actually float to the bottom of the of this. So you can probably see some down there in the bottom. There's dirt and stuff down there. All that stuff floats to the bottom, so we fill these up. So anyway, so this works great because we can wash stuff in the field as soon as we harvest it, and get it in cool water and wash it. But it's really simple to do. I mean it's just some spare wood I had, and it's just a little bit of wire mesh, and I mean just a little bit of ingenuity, man. You know, we knocked this thing together. So I wanted to shoot this quick video though because I was at the farmer's market this weekend, and I was talking to a guy, and he was talking to me about structures on his farm and stuff. And he was like, you know, I'm just not, you know, I'm not a carpenter, I'm not handy, you know, building stuff like that. And I got to thinking to myself, I was like, well, you know, I'm not a carpenter either. And but you know, I've managed to build quite a few things out here. And the way I see it is you know, if you get an idea or a picture, something in your head, and then you say, okay, well, you know, I think it should be this way. This is kind of the way I'm figuring I want it. And you just go ahead and try to build it. I mean, obviously you gotta have some basic tools, you know, a skill saw, you know, a tape measure, maybe a speed square, and a drill and some screws. But you know, you just gotta try to build it and just do it and just dive in there and start doing it. And I'll be honest with you. I mean, I've built quite a few things. I look back on, I'm like, holy crap, that was a pile of junk. Like, I didn't know what I was doing whenever I built that. Some of the first chicken coops I built on pallets, if you come out here to our farm and look at them, you're going to be like, holy cow, that's a pile of junk. And yeah, it really is a pile of junk, but it's functional and it works. But you know, the other chicken coops that I've built after that, each one of them have been better. Some of them now are really nice. You know, so anyway, you just got to jump in and start doing it and start building stuff. I mean, you can't be afraid of messing up, because I've built stuff, I've looked at it and I'm like, wow, that's not the way I intended for that to turn out. So ended up having to just, you know, basically start over and tear it down and be like, wow, I wasted a whole bunch of time. But you gained a lot of experience whenever you did that. So my thing of it is I was talking to this guy this weekend in farmer's market, and he was saying, you know, I don't want to mess up. And I'm like, well, you know, I can't imagine a more boring existence without some failure in it. Like, you know, if everything, you know, was perfect the first time I had done it, then I wouldn't have any room for growth. So, especially out here on our farm. So, I mean, you just gotta, you know, you gotta jump in there and do it. And you're gonna fail. I can tell you that. And you're gonna build things that they don't look right, and you know, you just gotta tear it apart, and you gotta look at it and say, wow, this is a pile of crap. I gotta start over. I gotta redo it. So you just gotta figure it out. But anyway, I just wanted to share this quick video with you on this idea that we got. I think it's a pretty neat little washing station. I love it because I can pick this thing up with the forks on my tractor, take it down to my garden, and I can wash stuff right out of the garden, right here on this table. And then if I want to, I can bring it back up here to our house, and we can use it for stuff up here, for microgreens and stuff that we're pulling out of our greenhouse. So anyway, like and share this video with your friends or anybody you think might benefit from it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll put a link out there for it underneath here. So just do that. And if you have any questions, shoot me an email or just post comments. And come and see us. We'll be at the Mount Juliet Farmers Market, Smith Family Farm. Thanks so much. Have a great day.